decade. If things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Utah Utes taking on the 11th-ranked team in the land, the Arizona Wildcats. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get... The Utes will kick it away to start. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Wildcats' return man hardly helped out the offense with that one. And there he is, the man, David, that they build this entire attack around.
And it's so nice to have a guy that makes everything easy for the people around him. The quarterback plays better because the feature is clear who that is.
And we all hold our breath every time this guy touches the football. He's able to take it the distance on any given play.
They'll go right back to it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. And there are flags flying as the pass ball's incomplete. We'll see who it's on.
Downfield, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Power football with the run. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So Utah's offense has the ball for the first time. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside, and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. 2 physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game.
Yeah, 2 alphas, 2 guys that play the positions where you have to have such a complex quarterback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking. They've got it up to the 47-yard line. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Utes are marching down the field. Might as well give it to him again. It's been a rough start for these guys. And you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout this...
And the ball's on the ground. Oh, looks as if the defense got it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort. Getting to the ball carrier, swatting at the football, knocking it out, and following a massive fumble.
Arizona has it back. The offense coming out to bear down. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. Looking for a block. It's Brooks. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Firing to the right, complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. And they get the sack just like that.
That early in the game, I love when you set the tone and make the quarterback feel uncomfortable. Nice job getting him on the ground, getting your first sack of the day. Listen, they had 3 last week, but they want to continue to build on that number, keep getting it higher, and that's a great start.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They'll run the screen.
Great job by the defense. You want to get him in 3rd and long. You know it's a passing situation. You know you get the guy on the ground. You know it's 4th and long now. It's a good chance for you to be successful, and hopefully that punt will come on the field.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Running toward the tape. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the 2nd quarter. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. A strike downfield, and perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. The Wildcats will hustle to the line. From the gun, running back gets to give. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Finds the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He looks that one in nicely.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And that pass is intercepted. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll try the run. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Hey, that's a live ball. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires a ball, now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it to the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Arizona sending the offense onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone. Ball in the air, intercepted! Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. They'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Here's the handoff. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Got 3 on first down and second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Offense getting set for first down. He wants to throw. Going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And sure, tackle in the air to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner goes down. Offense set on first down. Looking to move it through the air. With the catch, it's Riley.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
The short hand, it's Riley. Makes the catch and knocked down. So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? Looking to throw for it. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Arizona. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching it.
This offense is so good, and they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it with a flair, a 77-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Arizona Stadium.
Arizona will kick off to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes his connection. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The big pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the Utes have a first down. Really good start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. They've created some space. They'll snap it from the 36. Caught. They stop it just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Now they'll run it to the right here. Makes the stop at the 49. Give him 5 yards on the play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed on the outside, it's Lyon. This is the absolute red ball they're going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man, and they convert. turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving away from pressure. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close.
We just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of the rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. They'll run it from the gun. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They'll send out the kicker here. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. It's good. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And the defense comes up with the sacks. And this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Back to pass, it's Fafita. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Arizona runs out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Running back searching for a hole. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Utes are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll pick up 1 and brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. He's looking for a man on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him to it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Utes line up to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
Working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The give and tick, 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 tick. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Third and inches coming. This is the kind of play where every fiber of your being is tested. Across the 45. Oh, look out, there he goes! And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver, that can design ways to get the football in his hand? Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there. A difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Pulls it in. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And everything's going to have to be downfield. That's a nice start to this drive, but they're going to need to score, get the ball back quickly, and score.
And he can find a receiver, and down he goes. And the Utes are in the hurry up. He's going to pass on second down. Quickly complete. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Lions. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. They picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now first and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on second down.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Throws to the back. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's second and 10. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's right on target. He will not pick up the first down. The desperation play, and that one might have sealed their fate. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. From the gun, running back on the move. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. On the move, it's Brooks. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. First down here for the offense. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there pushes second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He wants to pass it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bentley. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. To the air on first down. Trying to get to it. He's going to take off. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Every second is meaningful, and they save a few of them with the spike. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. And the D deny them on second and goal. He's looking to throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
So after the touchdown, they'll try to use this two-point conversion and get this game to within a field goal. The give. And they're able to get him down.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt about it, but we know this is a team game, and the defense certainly did what they needed to do. The offense just barely did enough. That's the important part, David, moving forward. They're going to have to play better on that side.
I think it looked more like an offensive struggle, not a defensive struggle. They definitely brought their A game, but listen, all you needed was enough points. Win, advance, build some confidence, find some things with this offense down the road that you do better.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Virginia's offense takes the field. There he is, the man who makes everything go, and they believe they're going to score every time they touch it when he's on the field, Jesse.
He plays with unbelievable confidence, Reese. Always knows where to go with the football. The entire playbook is at this guy's disposal.
Yeah, which is so much fun for a coach, so much fun to play with him, a guy that can do everything. Everybody on the field is active in a weapon.
Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. And how about taking a big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive?
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt, they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs, and they know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Fires complete on the crosser. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. The inside handoff. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Gets it out quickly. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Fires to the end zone. Caught near the sticks. It's Harrison. And he'll take this into the end zone and hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, going up top. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover.
And I know this defense statistically hasn't been one of the best against the pass this year, but they have had some guys banged up. They believe they've got difference makers on the back end that just need to make more plays. That DB right there is one of those guys, and he does it here on the opening drive, getting a huge interception.
A first down for the offense. They go to the ground. Running with power. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Arsenault. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Looking at a 2nd and short now. They'll run it from the gun. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. Line gets set, first down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Anderson. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. They go to the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's got it again. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Fresno State will have to punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I
page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next quarter.
Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. He'll do it himself. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the ground with the back. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. They're trying to get to it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And the defensive line, you know, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. They'll put the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's Vaughn. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. And the Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Looking to throw, it's Wood. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Keep it on the ground.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Quick strike complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They try to pop a run on the draw. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Getting some heat. And the quarterback is snowed under. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Handoff to the single running back. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Fresno State will have to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Here's the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. We
Personal
might
foul.
have to do this
Roughing
one
the
again.
kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Gonna run it. It's Rivers. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. That's reeled in. It's Arsenault. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looking to throw, it's Wood. Fires to the wideout. And that ball is picked off. Trying to take it back. And after the pick, everybody going the other way. They crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's not where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live and dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Based on this field position, Jesse, they need to get something on the board before the half.
And they've got to be aggressive too, Reese. They've got the weapons to attack and try to steal a field goal.
You practice these situations all during the week. You know you got to be fast, take advantage of the clock, it's stopping, making sure you're throwing the football down the field to try to get some points.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Fires to the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
How big was that? Kicking the field goal to tie the game going into halftime, and you just sent a message to your opponent. There's a lot of ball left. We've got a lot of juice left in the tank. This game could go any way here in this last half.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Here's the return from inside his 10. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority one. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a compelling first half for a variety of reasons. Yes, there's a substantial lead to talk about. But I think it all starts with this defense that has more than made its share of big plays. If things keep trending in this direction, you can bet a ton of those backs and receivers are going to spend a lot of time in ice baths before the end of the day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Just a savvy, veteran, productive run from this junior. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wood. Working that left side now.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man, or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. The Bulldogs look to keep this drive humming. Pulls it and fires to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Handoff from the gun. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. It's complete to the right. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Oh, look at this. The kicker's going to run it. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Misdirection off the fake created a running lane for the score off the fake field goal.
And you're just thinking, sell out. I'm going to sell out to block the field goal, and they slip it in there. You don't expect the run coming. That's why you call these fakes. They're surprises. Catch them off guard, and obviously the offense was ready, executed. Nice run, nice touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 8 over Notre Dame.
They'll go to the ground.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. From the gun, the ground game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Went to the running game on 3rd down and picked up 5, but still a couple of yards short. It's 4th and 2. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well, Palmer. They executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Wood. Took a shot as he threw. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt it away. And the returner will be brought down. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Cavaliers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Looking for room, it's Rivers. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Unleashes it. It's caught. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Wilcox. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. Stopped after making the catch. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the tailback. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. To the air, it's Wood. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Honestly, 3rd and 1, I think you just run the ball. You just trust in your own guy's ability to be more physical, win the line of scrimmage, and go get that yard. Now with the sack, they're going to have to punt.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the minute.
Well, the kicker had a chance to ice this game if he makes it, but he knocks it off the upright, and we've still got a 1-possession game.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Complete downfield.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons these guys had offensively, I'd be staying aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the 4th quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Looking for space. It's Rivers. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Fresno State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. Up and over Yamo be there into the end zone.
And you don't want to leave your feet very often in football, but this is one of those areas where you do. In the end zone, near the goal line, you smell it. A lot of bodies in front of you. Just get up, get over top of them, get that touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Just about set to kick it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's just taken the touchback. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. That pass not close as He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting to drive with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They go right back to this guy on second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game and build confidence for the next time they take the field.
Yeah, and there hadn't been much good today. But build confidence, sure, but just show your team you're going to keep.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge gain.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. He's got his man. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. From the red zone, looking for a man. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football game.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. And it's caught! Touchdown, Virginia!
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but a nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball. Just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing.
And then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Lexington, Kentucky, the Bluegrass State and home to the Kentucky Wildcats. And Big Blue Nation has turned out, revved up, and ready to go. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 21 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC rival, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Gamecocks will kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Kentucky's offense will take the first swing of the game. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
Makes the grab on the left side. And he breaks into the open. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the man might as well start playing. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense has its first opportunity of the day. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all of types of ways and how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to him. They'll throw
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Well, the defense knew coming into this one, Reese, that this team was going to try to use their speed and take advantage of it, and they did right there. Nice gain on the run play to the right.
Found plenty of running room in that defense. They've got to find a way to get there and make the tackle in the open field.
Yeah, and they got to do a good job with their eyes, finding the football. They've got to get a lot of bodies to this guy because he's
and he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle. It's Jacobs. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Sellers. Gets it out fast. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Well, well, well. Somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's perfect. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. And they capped it off with a 1-yard run. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Makes the grab. It's Wilcox. Put it right on it. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. He'll pull it on the read. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Looking for space. It's Wilcox. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Run in the red zone. It's Wilcox. Pulled down after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 13. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 40-yard line. keep it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky! An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
Just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. On the move at the 30. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Red pass, it's complete. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all offseason, so they better be ready to bring it today.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes. If you want to shut this crowd up early, you don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Wide receiver shows motion. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Coming after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. He gets his first one of the day out of there, and they used him 3 times. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Snags it quickly on the left. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. Now on 2nd and short. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Anderson. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. The give to the back. They finally make the stop at the big run. He's ready to move those sticks for the first down. And the Wildcats have their offense in high gear. They'll throw it on first down. Buys a little time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Feeling some heat. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they add 6 more to the board, and it's up to the house. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together. Right now, you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they covered the 529 yards with that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense...
The expressway is wide open to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second down coming up. To throw, it's Sellers. Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. And he snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Vanderbilt opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Wide open downfield. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They'll throw it on first down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. The quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Flushed out of the pocket. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Here comes the offense on first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback down, breaking the field. There's a timeout call as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time. Second and long from the 19. Back to pass, it's Sellers. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Adams. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to get in. They'll have to make a decision here. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. First down for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing, trying to get to it. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. On second down, looking to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. And here comes the offense on second down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these two teams thus far there in Lexington. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it out. It's Bennett. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Tight end finds a soft spot. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Looking for a man. It's Sellers. The throw to the outside is complete. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. And the Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. Handoff to the lone back. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to him. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. They'll give it to the back. Not much room. They pick up a 2 down to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Back to throw, it's Sellers. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with bad field position, put together a drive anyway.
And very confident. You can see the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out, but we can fix that right now, fellas. And they went out and looked so good on that last drive.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
It'll be a draw. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Wilcox. They get him down after he makes the catch. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down. He's got his man. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Forced to just throw it away on third down, and now they face fourth. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes a connection. And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the third quarter. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth all tied up. Off-play action. Using his legs to buy some time. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. And the Gamecocks racing to the line in a hurry-up. lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be fourth down after the rare drop from this dude. Fair catch, called for and made. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. They've hit a bit of a lull here, and they need to get things cranked up with this possession, Jesse.
Just haven't had a rhythm these last couple of possessions, but I'll tell you, the best way to get back into one is to run the football. Establish yourselves up front at the line of scrimmage and help keep these third downs manageable.
Yeah, and the best news is your defense at least forced a ton of their own. So now you can go answer with that good stop while this game is still close. Let's just go keep putting more points on the board, and let's see less of the punter.
Sends it downfield. And it's caught inside the 30. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got his man. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He makes it grab. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they moved out front. Beautiful. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip in the secondary and make that big play.
Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida Atlantic is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll remember in Boca for some time. They're up by 22 over USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got it on the outside. It's Bennett. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He finds his man. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Now adjusting. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. Down in possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Getting some heat. He hurls one deep down the left side. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. This defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. Smashes through the tackle. He's running, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Anderson. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Quarterback will audible. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He got it. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age with so many college football analytics, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. At the end of the day, it still comes down to managing. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off play action on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure coming. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. On fourth down, looking to pass. Coming, he's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. Gained it. Now, let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation